Aries, extra, extra Aries, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is an energy reading, not a horoscope. I do it with oracle cards. Now, there's always an extended reading, which is a full tarot card spread that articulates and susses out details and personalizes the energies that we pick up on here. And that link is in the description box below. It also always includes your romance reading. These are not time-stamped. They come to you whenever they're supposed to, so go check them out. There's a whole playlist. Please hit subscribe, ring that bell, because I upload a new Aries video every single week and you'll get it fresh off the press. If this video wasn't resonating with you, check out your rising sign and check out your moon sign. Either one of those could be playing a major role. The energies could be playing a major role in your life right now. Yes, I do personal readings. That information is also in the description box, but you can get the ball rolling by emailing me at bornwithoutboundaries@gmail.com. And I do a live general reading every Monday through Thursday on Instagram. So you can check me out there. Born_without_boundaries on Instagram. Okay, Aries, let's get into your reading. We're going to start out with your crowning energy, which just popped right out. This crowning energy, ooh, time to collaborate. But I feel like there's a hesitation. There's a sense of really not wanting to collaborate, but that could just be what I'm picking up. Time to collaborate. So this is getting back to work. This is working with other people. This is maybe falling in love and romance. Absolutely. But it has to do with putting back the pieces of your life together with another person, with the help of another person, or through other people. It also has to do with organizing people, getting them to work together. So this could be a supercharged time where a lot of people are organizing and working together. So this could be you as the organizer, but it's almost like this card is almost like leadership, but leadership from behind or leadership from within. So you're not just screaming and shouting, do this, do that, as you lord over people. There's a sense of you getting right in there, digging in, and being part of the crew if you're leading them. There's also a sense of, like I said, I felt some resistance. There may be a hesitation. There may be, maybe I don't want to go back to work. There may be a strange sense of, I don't trust the offers that I'm getting, or I'm not thrilled. It's basically an energy, a crowding energy that's calling you to think about what it is you want in the collaborations that you have in your life, and how if there have been past dynamics that really didn't work for you, you were not excited by, or you hated completely, then this is the time to have different kind of partnerships, reestablishing your relationship with partnership itself. It's interesting because this is a very Libran energy, because it is about partnerships. It is about getting together and getting things done through partnership with other people. It is the opposite house of you. It's an opposite energy for you. So Aries, you're all about self-empowerment and getting things done through yourself. A lot of times though, it makes you very self-reliant, self-sufficient. That's good, but it also could make you a little bit too not selfish. It's I have to do everything. I don't know what you call that, but like I have to do everything. Everything gets done through me. No, I'll do it myself. And then you're wondering why you're staying at work for 12 hours a day, or why everybody else in your office gets to go home at 6 and you're there until 8 or 9. It's because of that mentality of I'll do it myself, without actually being able to delegate the necessary work to other people. And this is a vibration of trust the delegation, trust the people that you work with, learning how to incorporate more people into your plans instead of just I'll take it on, I'll do it all myself. That's not just an Aries trait. That's basically a full cardinal trait. Except for Libra cardinal, because Libra cardinal is that cardinal sign that gets someplace by working through others, not by manipulating them, by working with others, let's say. So this is almost this adaptation of learning what you can from an opposite energy. Really interesting. Really interesting. Okay. A rebirth is assured. And you see, I love this card because even though it's a bat, which is like seeing in the dark, getting through the dark, being able to make it through the dark, coming out of a cave, coming out of isolation, There is also this sense of sensing vibration and knowing what time it is, like what's up, knowing what's up through the vibrations that you're sensing around you. Because I think that bats use sonar. That it's not their sight itself that works so well. It's different sonars. That's why usually they have such big ears. So it's a sense of picking up vibrations to know which direction to go, as opposed to seeing your way through. It's like vibing your way through, feeling the vibrations and trusting them. But it's also, especially if you're going through a dark time, that will help you more than anything. But it's also, you see, he's in a cocoon shape. He's hanging down from the ceiling, very much like a cocoon does, but one wing is out. So what this card is telling me is you have spent time in a cocoon. You've spent time isolated. You've spent time growing, and now it's time for you to expand and broaden your horizons. And how are you doing that? Through partnership, through working with other people, connecting with other people, or finally allowing or trusting relationships with other people. Okay, time for a deep dive. All right, well, Aries, bada bing, bada boom. This is my romance card, La Vie en Rose. This is looking at something optimistically, if not a little bit idealistically. This is also Libran energy. It's pure, straight up Venetian energy, Venus energy, which is all about love, which is all about your heart space and it glowing with that radiance of romantic kind of love. But this could be a sense of a love changing, or the way that you collaborate with somebody changing. Not necessarily, or it says rebirth is assured, so giving a past love a second chance. But this is also a sense of changing your relationship with love as it is, about expecting different things, wanting different things, being open to different things. Oh, okay. Time to heal. This could be time to heal. If you've been going through a situation where there has been an on and off again with a past love, especially maybe a scorpionic energy, not necessarily a full-on Scorpio, but scorpionic energy, like something coming out of the blue or something coming back from the dead, there's a sense of it doing so to heal, or being able to heal the relationship by figuring out how to actually make this partnership work once and for all. There is this sense of all that Kundalini energy, this sexual healing. So there could be, forget about, it doesn't have to be just a Scorpio. There's a sense of healing through sexuality, healing through sensuality, healing through the expression of sex, or by not having sex and looking for other ways to connect to somebody, because that may be what's missing. And then Spirit has a plan. Okay, so you're being led, you're being guided. This is also 5 plus 3 is the, or 3 plus 5 is the energy of 8, which is money could be coming in, or just destiny. This is the time. You have more resources than you think. It's maybe unseen resources. You could be taking advice from a guru. You could be taking guidance from, collaborating with somebody who is wiser. You could be going to a counselor, or you could just be finding a huge sense of spirituality is helping, especially you and your partner, find a middle ground where the two of you can exist beyond any kind of fighting or any kind of tension. In other words, a common purpose, a common goal, and that could be spirituality. Now we have this and that are true. Okay. Learning how to understand their perspective and getting them to learn how to understand yours. This is really essentially a maturing relationship, a relationship where you're, and it may not be may not even be a sexual relationship. It could actually be just simply at work, but you have a lot of 5s on the table. So there's a big change with how you're working with people. Not necessarily saying my way is the right way, but listening to what their way is and incorporating their talents and their skills into your actual plan. So this could be going for whatever partnerships you're working on, right now. This is a sense of seeing how this and that are true, how both sides are correct, and how neither is right or wrong, but one is used here and one is used there. Maybe we use a little bit of that here, a little bit of that there. It's like, the A note and the C note aren't either bad notes, but how do we get them to work together? It's not just one, one, one. That makes for a very monotone experience. And you don't want a monotone experience. You want a harmonious experience. And the only way to get a harmonious experience, Aries, is to understand what other people are saying. Open up your ears and let their vibrations impact you and figure out how to make them work, how to make them all work together so that they're not overpowering each other or being ignored entirely. This is really wonderful energy. Just figuring out how to make something that was dissonant or something that you were ignoring work in your life. Time to let go. So you could be actually working out a situation where you're letting go past hurts, letting go past pains, talking about how you have been hurt, or basically letting go and relinquishing control, which is a huge step. First of all, understanding and being more empathetic to others, and then letting go, relinquishing control is a huge step into letting actually love, unconditional love, come into your life. So this could just be your preparatory period as well. If you're not working with people, or if you're figuring out how to make actual work better by doing this, it will also trickle into your love life as well, because I just saw 1111. Love you, Spirit. This is awakening. This is a sense of when you realize that this makes people open up, and you realize that this makes partnerships so much better. Now you can take it and apply it to any kind of partnership, romantic partnership, business partnership, any kind of social partnerships, any kind of partnerships, and it will make them all better. So this is either you're letting go, or both, letting go of control or letting go of past disappointments and things you've held on to, resentments from the past. Damn, Aries. This is really enlightened shit. Act as if. You're not acting as if. Your truth is coming out. Your disguises are coming off, and really identifying with who you are authentically is a base root. This is like the root of you being able to accept other people for who they are. You're not trying, and you're seeing your own flaws. You're seeing your own foibles. You're not dressing them up anymore. You're accepting them, and in accepting them, you're gaining control over them. And by what I mean by control is the ability to guide them in directions that are more productive for you, as opposed to allowing them to drown you in like makeup and disguise. So they actually it's like almost like you're gluing yourself to the wall with the pretenses that you used to wear. You're not doing it anymore. Everything is falling down. The pretenses are falling down. This is me, this is who I am. This is what I believe. And also kind of letting go of an image, an image that you had to portray or thought you had to portray. Oh, I'm a badass bitch, or I'm in charge. It's like, what did you think that was? What did you think that meant? Whatever you thought that meant, it's coming down. It's being torn down. And you're realizing it doesn't matter. And it actually got in your way. Now we go into your grounding energy, which is basically what's rooting you and helping you get through this energy. 1313, I just saw this. That's more divine counterpart. I'm just saying, Aries, darn. Lay a solid foundation, 6. So this is Virgo energy. It's a very gentle foundation. It's a fundamentally an energy of building slowly with somebody. And otters work in partnership all the time. So this is slow and steady, scheduled, reliable, dependable, but definitely something that is built to last, because it starts from a very simple basement level and it allows itself to build up. It's like not trying to be too big all at the same time. It's a humbling kind of commitment. Beautiful. 6 is also that energy of love. And then this is watch and wait, Pisces energy, being patient, being non-judgmental, being wise. This is really interesting because Pisces rules the house of mysteries, which is right before your house, which is the house of self. So not selfishness, but the house of self. Interesting enough, the way these cards came out, you have Pisces energy upright, and then you have Aries energy in reverse. So there is a sense of losing yourself, and this is your grounding energy. So I want you to know that this is actually what's helping you out now. Losing your sense of self, or at least what you perceive, your perception of yourself, losing your ego and opening up your heart space and your mind space to understanding differences in people, or to forgiving somebody's ego in order to establish something, revitalize something, revamp something, replenish, renew, renovate. This is almost like renovation, a renovation of one's self, through past experiences and through whatever wisdom that you gained. 1515, more divine counterparts. Yeah, it's almost like looking through your past to reconstruct what your future self is going to be. So hold on, because I want to review the cards with you. So there you go, Aries. It's pretty straightforward, but I do want to get more details, if you will. Hold on. So your grounding energy is actually a lot less intense. So it's like almost like simmering down the intensity, is almost like drawing yourself back and not deciding to just go headlong into something, because that's the kind of energy that gets you battering, that ram energy, battering against walls, banging your head against the same old walls. This is a sense of relinquishing power and letting yourself really kind of like slide into everybody else, not to lose yourself, but to understand everybody else, to understand their purpose, to understand. It's almost like seeing aspects of yourself in everybody else, or in a specific someone. You could be dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with a Virgo, but that's very mutable energy surrounding your very cardinal energy. So what that is having a flexible cardinal energy, is seeing how you can make progress by making connections. And that is very Libran energy. It's very much a mutable cardinal energy. It's a very flexible, very bending energy in order to make progress. And the central energy right here is founded in a sense of spirituality. And it could be, Aries, through connecting through spirituality, this new way of doing things is starting to show itself to you. Now, these were very general energies. So let's get into specifics when we go over to tarot. And then of course, we're also going to have your romance reading as well. So I'll see you guys. The link is below. I'll see you in the extended.